Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to look at an example of a specific type of in-text citation situation that students run into fairly frequently, so I thought it was worth focusing on, and yeah, I hope it's helpful. So let's go look at the example. Alright, so here's an example from a paper, and this person is quoting Alyssa Crittenden. But Crittenden was actually quoted by Ann Gibbons, and this is how this person dealt with it. Let's read. They said, Alyssa Crittenden, a nutritional anthropologist, says that we need to glean information on what a nomadic foraging lifestyle looks like, too. Okay. Then, to clarify where that quote comes from, they said, her quote was from the article, The Evolution of Diet by Ann Gibbons. And then they're going on to explain, Alyssa is saying that there is a small amount of time, and they went on, I cut off the quote. Okay, so first of all, there's a better way to do this than by adding this sentence in. I actually appreciate this, that this person went through the trouble to clarify, but there's a rule that applies here. So let's go look at our research and documentation website for what to do in this situation. Okay, so here we are on our research and documentation website. I'm in the in-text citations section, and I need to go down here and find the particular type of situation I want to deal with. So I'm going to go to number 23, where I have an indirect source, or a source quoted in another source. Okay, and looking at the instructions here, it says, when a writer's or a speaker's quoted words appear in a written source by someone else, begin the parenthetical citation with the abbreviation quoted in. Okay, so down here they have a quote from Botan and Macready, but that originally appeared in Kiza and Sanyu. Okay, so they use the quoted in and the page number, the period's out here. Okay, the quote ends with the ellipsis, quoted in, period out here. Okay, so let's go back to our example and make some changes. So, first of all, we don't need this, right? We're going to get rid of that. And then we can just say Gibbons to, I'm sorry. I should say quoted in Gibbons to, and then the period should be out here. The other issue is that in academic writing, you don't refer to authors by first name ever. The first time you talk about them, you usually give first name and last name, but from then on, you would refer to them by last name. It's just a more formal way of referring to them. You know, you're not going to be like, Joe said, or Bobby thinks, you use their last name to keep a formal tone. Okay. And the other thing I wanted to note about this is that I really like that this person included that Alyssa Crittenden is a nutritional anthropologist. I think that's great. It clarifies why she has some authority and why we need to respect what she has, what she said, and take what she's saying seriously. Okay, so that's just a small citation thing that I saw in a few papers, but I also just kind of wanted to remind you of the existence of the research and documentation website for giving you all of these rules and formatting things. Okay?